Moving on to storage and transport of agricultural produce, it has been estimated that about 65% of the total produce is held by farmers for their self consumption, while the remaining produce is supplied to the central pool. The procurement agency collects the quantity deposited to the central pool by farmers and transport the same to FCI or nominated warehouses. Often, the stock is stored in warehouses for more than its shelf life due to want of offtake of stocks by allottees like targeted public distribution systems and floor mill owners. Now, storage of produce. Storage is an important marketing function which involves holding and preserving goods for the time they are produced until they are needed for consumption. Having a sound storage infrastructure is important for the following reasons. Storage protects the quality of perishable and semi perishable products from deterioration. Farmers can deposit his or her produce in warehouses when there is a price crash for food items and sell his produce at a later date when there is a price rise. Now, the storage of goods from the time of production and the time of consumption ensures a continuous flow of goods in the market. It helps in the stabilization of price by adjusting demand and supply. Some of the goods have a seasonal demand. To cope up with this demand, production on a continuous basis and storage becomes important. Storage provides employment and income through price advantages. Construction of storage infrastructures bring in private investment into the agricultural sector. Food processing industries require raw food to be stored, marketed, or preserved for consumption later. Hence, developing cold chain infrastructure will give impetus to the food processing industries. However, the storage mechanism in India faces certain major challenges. During peak procurement season, due to want of adequate storage facilities, stocks are simply dumped on open spaces when where even plinth is not available. Much of these stocks gets damaged because of seepage of water from ground in absence of proper plinth or height of the ground due to floods and rains. Utter disregard to safe and scientific storage practices and poor condition of storage facilities have resulted in excessive damage to food grains in central pool maintained by state government agencies in various states of India. Now, despite storage constraints in FCI, the utilization of existing storage capacity in various states and union territories was then less than 75% in majority of the months during the period of 2011-12 to 16-17. Now, in order to boost the storage infrastructure, following steps could be undertaken. Storage infrastructure could be built by encouraging private players to invest in this sector. Public private partnership models could be implemented in this regard. Proper plinths should be constructed in vacant government lands, which can be used for temporary storage of food grains during peak procurement seasons. Adequate manpowers and supervision are required for scientific and safe storage in warehouses. Non adherence of safe and scientific storage methods could be dealt with in iron hand, and the strictest of punishments is to be enforced and accountability fixed. FCI should engage in open market sale of excess food grains beyond the storage capacity to avoid wastage. Now, transportation of produce. Transportation is considered to be an important aspect in improving agricultural efficiency. It enhances the quality of life of people, creates market for agricultural produce, facilitates interaction among geographic and economic regions, and opens up new areas to economic focus. Properly managed transport is efficient in delivering farm resources and harvested crops as fast as possible. In short, transport enables agriculture and emboldens farmers to invest more and increase production. Without this transport system, large quantities of this painstakingly farmed produce would be laid to waste. Many farmers are cash strapped and would like to dispose of the produce at the earliest. This means that even if the harvest is plenty, the farmers can still be left in lurch if product cannot be reached beyond the boundaries of his town. His produce also needs to reach consumers at a reasonable price within reasonable time. Keeping transport low helps the farmers earn a margin as well as make it affordable for consumers. Also, if the transport costs are low, then not only domestic marketing but the potential for agricultural export will also increase. Government announced the following measures for improving agricultural transport system in India. Kisan Rail trains with refrigerated coaches are provided to improve national cold supply chain for perishable milk, meat and fish. Krishi Udan, Ministry of Civil Aviation will permit new flights on international and national routes to transport agricultural cargo. This will immensely help improve value realization on agricultural products, especially in the northeast and tribal districts. That'll be it.